Hello friends, welcome to Vidya's cooking channel. This is Vidya Lakshmi. Today I'm going to be showing you how I prepared cheese vada pav. This is very simple recipe provided you follow few steps and prepare few ingredients ahead of time. So here I've laid out all the ingredients required for this recipe. We'll require cooked potato. It can be steam cooked or you can bake it. It's up to you. Here I've boiled and reserved it. We need asafoetida, cumin seeds, mustard seeds, ginger garlic paste, turmeric powder, chili powder, garam masala, cumin powder, salt, finely chopped onion, finely chopped coriander, curry leaves, and finely chopped chilies. I'll be preparing the filling first. I've heated a wok on medium flame, added 2 teaspoons of oil. I'll be adding the mustard seeds and cumin seeds, and I'll allow the mustard and cumin to sputter a bit. All the ingredients used in this recipe along with measurements will be listed in the description box below this video. A detailed recipe is posted on my blog. The blog link will be in the description box below this video, or you can click the icon above this video which will direct you to my blog. Once the cumin seeds and the mustard seeds have sputtered, I'll be adding the ginger garlic paste, chilies, curry leaves, coriander leaves, and finely chopped onion to the wok along with asafoetida. So you need to fry all of this till the onion turns transparent. Now once the onion has turned transparent, I've added all these spice powders, garam masala, chili powder, turmeric powder. I've added the salt. So we'll fry all the ingredients till the raw flavor reduces. Once the raw flavor from the masala has reduced, I've crumbled and added the potatoes. So this is boiled potatoes. You can also bake and use the potatoes. Many people prefer that these days. You can do that. Baked potatoes contain less amount of moisture. Now that I've added the potatoes, we need to fry the potatoes in the masala for 2 to 3 minutes. Because the masala is cooked and the potato is cooked, so we need not cook it further. If there is a lot of moisture in the potatoes, allow it to cook well and dry out completely. Then you can switch off the flame, allow the masala to cool down completely or refrigerate it until it is set. Now I'll be preparing the batter for the vada pav. Here I've sifted and reserved chickpea flour. We'll require chili powder, salt, asafoetida, carom seed, and a pinch of cooking soda. Always sift your gram flour before you use it. It will automatically have a lot of lumps in it, so sifting it is better. Now I've added all the spice powders to the gram flour. I'll be adding 3 teaspoons of hot oil to this. Now we need to add water gradually and make sure we create a thick batter, not too thin, not too thick. So I've gradually added water and mix the batter. Make sure you beat the batter and you mix it. It's okay if you use your hands to mix the batter. So now once I've mixed the batter, if I dip the spoon, it should coat the spoon. Or you can also do one thing, if you dip your finger, it should coat your finger. So that's the consistency we require. Now we'll allow the batter to rest for 15 minutes while we prepare our stuffing. So here the potato is chilled very well. I'll be using cheddar cheese and mozzarella cheese, which I'll cut into small pieces. Please don't grate your cheese and use it. We need to stuff the potato. Cut it into small pieces. I'll be taking slightly larger than lime size potato filling and create a roundel. Just press it slightly, and in the middle you have to fill the cheese. Place one small piece of cheddar and one small piece of mozzarella cheese. Gather the potato and create a roundel again. So follow this step and prepare at least a batch of 3 to 4. It will be easy for us to fry a batch of 3 to 4 at once. Now once I've created these roundels, I've also placed a wok with oil, making sure the oil reaches temperature. Once I dip the potato in the batter, I have to drop it directly in the hot oil. The oil is nice and hot at this point. I've dropped the potato in the batter, made sure the potato is coated very well in the batter, and gently dropped it in the hot oil. We need to fry the bonda for a minimum of 2 minutes on each side till it turns golden brown in color. That is the reason why I asked you to place the potatoes in the fridge, because the cheese, once it hits the hot oil, it will start to melt and ooze out. So make sure you chill your cheese and the potatoes while you fry it, because in the hot oil it will eventually get heated up and your cheese will ooze out. So gently fry it for 2 minutes on each side. You have to keep turning it, and for a total of 8 minutes is what you need to fry these bondas. It takes its own time to reach the color. You can see the flame. I've placed it on low to medium flame. So fry your bondas, drain it from the oil once it turns golden brown in color, and place it on a plate. You need to follow the same step and prepare the rest of the bondas. All the ingredients used in this recipe, friends, along with measurements, will be listed in the description box below this video, along with my social media handle links and my English channel link. The blog link will be also posted in the iCard above this video. So the bondas are done at this point. I'll show you the bonda, how it's cooked inside. You can see that cheese is melted very well. So that's the reason I asked you to chill the potatoes and the cheese before frying. To prepare the cheese vada pav, I've toasted the pav buns. I'll be using some mint mayonnaise. You can also use green chutney. Mint mayonnaise has a lot of flavor and creamy taste. So I've spread the mint mayonnaise on the pav buns. I'll place the cheese vada in the middle. I'll grate some cheddar cheese and mozzarella cheese on top. We need to serve this vada pavs as hot as possible. It has to be consumed hot because the cheese is melted and it will taste very nice. So I've grated the cheese. I'll be closing the pav and serve it as hot as possible. Do give this recipe a try, friends, and post your comments. If you enjoyed watching this video recipe, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to me for more recipes. I'll be seeing you soon with the next recipe video. This is Vidya Lakshmi. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.